Few tugs and pulls. The small plane that made an emergency landing on Lakeshore Drive is on the move tonight. This was the scene earlier from Chopper 2 when the drive at 38th Street turned into a landing strip, snarling traffic and creating quite a commotion. The pilot's engine failed as he was running out of time. He knew he couldn't make it to the airport. Tonight, we're learning the steps the pilot took to protect himself and anyone on the ground. Here's CBS 2's Lauren Victory.
It was a sight that sent first responders scrambling and stopped Patty Mann mid-bike ride.
I mean, we've never seen anything like it here on Lakeshore Drive.
One of Chicago's most popular highways had become a runway after a signal of distress from the skies.
Mayday, Mayday, Mayday.
The pilot of this blue and yellow plane calmly reported a 30% power loss in his engine just after 3:15. Air traffic controllers directed him to Midway Airport.
Negative, sir, unable. We'll be somewhere down here in the shoreline.
Lakeshore Drive was the next best thing despite an obstacle in the flight path.
I was afraid he was going to hit the bridge.
Instead, witnesses say the pilot flew under it and into Friday afternoon rush hour traffic. No one in the plane or in cars were hurt.
It's amazing.
Gawkers and police commended the navigator in blue and his passenger in maroon. Both are licensed pilots.
I hope they don't give him a ticket for reckless driving. He did a good job.
Yeah, I asked him if he was one of the Blue Angels, the way he came in.
The pilot's next trick, how to get his plane home to Cleveland. Crews removed its wings one by one, then secured the aircraft on a flatbed. The spectacle took off about 4 hours after landing. Now, that pilot apparently was traveling from a huge air show in Oshkosh, Wisconsin. Crews at that air show tell me they don't believe he was a performer, probably just a big aviation fan. A lot of sighs of relief on Lakeshore Drive today and for all the people watching.
Yes, thankfully he had the skill and the patience to get it down safely.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Lauren. Well, according to FAA records, the single-engine plane was manufactured back in 1946. It's registered to an Ohio company that makes products to control insects and rodents. The plane was headed from Kenosha to Cleveland. Most of us can only imagine the frightening moments that pilot felt, but one West suburban man knows that feeling all too well. CBS 2's Chelsea Irving spoke with the fellow pilot, who has a unique perspective.
When John Peterson first heard about the crash landing on Lakeshore Drive, he could relate.
I knew exactly how the pilot felt.
5 years ago, Peterson had mechanical failure in his small plane while flying over downtown Chicago. Moments of terror followed as he too crash landed his own small plane on Lakeshore Drive.
I remember when it happened to me, the first thing was I'm dead. That was my first thought.
Peterson was able to put his plane down near Buckingham Fountain, but it was at 6 o'clock on a Sunday morning, compared with the pilot Friday afternoon, who had much more traffic on the road.
That's incredible piloting. Don't want to hurt anybody on the ground. That's like a prime directive for pilots.
The pilot's maneuvering under a pedestrian bridge is most impressive to this fellow pilot.
You don't get a second chance. You have to pick a spot and you have to go for it. But you never know how you're going to react when it happens. So he did well. He did real well. I'd like to meet him. We have something in common now.
After Peterson's plane was on the ground, it was hit twice, both hit and runs. It's lucky that didn't happen today. Peterson also tells us the total bill for having your plane towed off Lakeshore Drive was $7,000. And that was covered by insurance. In Lombard, Chelsea Irving, CBS 2 News.